Winter travel in a carry-on suitcase and a backpack. Can it be done? I want to show you how it can be. Hi, my name's Margo and I'm back at Shepherd's today. Some of you might recall that I did a packing video a couple of years ago in August, and this time I'm going on a winter cruise and I wanted to see if I can pack my winter clothes in a carry-on again. Textures, colors, and bringing the right pieces that will mix and match and not need ironing is the way to go. I'll be bringing 4 bottoms, 2 black pants, 1 navy pant, and a pair of denim. First, we'll start with a pair of scuba pants. I like to make it the size of the suitcase, fill all the space. Now the matching top. Normally I might fold it sort of this wide, but in the suitcase, I want to make it about the width of the suitcase. And I have some length, so I might fold it just about there. And I put the top, the neck here, because the waistband is here. I'm trying to keep it flat. Now we'll continue with some lighter weight tops. Everything's mixing and matching. So again, I'm going to fold this a little wide. I'm not going to go like that. I'm going to make it longer. And this time I'll put it at this end. Keep it as flat as I can. So this time, this way. Now we have some crepe pants. They're nice and lightweight. If I had a belt, I would just put it around the outside. And with all these matching sets and then a few additional tops, it's mix and match possibilities galore. And there is laundry facility, so I can just bring all these things that are comfortable to wear. Some of them will transition day to evening. So I'll probably plan on wearing the pants in rotation, ABC over and over again for 15 days. We're getting to the lighter weight things. Cotton t-shirt. I often wear a cotton t-shirt on the airplane under my top, just in case it was hot on the plane. I always have something lightweight underneath. Now this one I could start going a little smaller now that we're at this stage. And more cotton t-shirts. I will do it more carefully when I have more time. A scuba top. I love scuba. It feels so nice. It just wears well. It doesn't wrinkle. I get compliments when I wear it. So it's a great travel partner. And I've got a turtleneck in case it is cold. Just want to make that so it doesn't wrinkle too much when it's sitting, but there. And finally, I'm going to just from this side take my scuba cardigan. I've got a pair of denim. This will be my first time traveling with denim. I like the idea of a dark indigo. So now I've got all my main clothes in here. I'll close it up. I'm trying to keep it fairly flat because I still have to pack the other side, and if it's too bulky, the suitcase won't close. But all that is in there. So now we're going to start on the other side of the suitcase, and I have an e-bag here. I've got just my pajamas, my slippers, my scarves are in here, and a bathing suit because the ship has a covered pool, and socks and hose. So that's what's in here. I turn that because I like to keep my zippers away from the edges so that nothing gets caught. And again, I'm going for flat so that it's going to be even when it's closed. So now we're going to move on to the final quarter of the suitcase, which is for shoes and non-clothing items. So I've got a pair of our Raylo here, and I put heel to toe. I would normally be using nice shoe bags, but so that you could see what I was doing, I just have clear bags. Next up will be my Ara ballet flats for night, and I would put them in a bag and put them here. But because these will fit in my husband's shoes, I can put these in the other suitcase. Now I've got room for my puffer jacket in a long, slim packing cube. So that's one layer of warmth when I want it. Then we need a little purse for evening, anything flat. I have a phone case. This is a Leeuwenhoek phone purse, nicely just flat. So now we close up the top and the suitcase is finished. Et voila. Now we'll move on to my travel backpack. What I like is one that has a book opening, also called the clamshell opening, so there's lots of room in it. You can get them from Tay-Gear. You can get one from EcoHub. PackSafe is no longer available. Once I get there, this big cumbersome backpack stays in my room. I don't use it again. I take either a very lightweight backpack for every day to put your coat and your hat and your map and everything in, or it can be anything you want. If you like a shoulder bag, this is a Longchamp. The idea is that it's very lightweight and folds flat and takes no room. So let's just put this backpack in. Now we're going to move on to my bulkier items. I have one packing cube here. I have a nice warm scarf. I have a headband that my mom knit for me. I have a waterproof Tilly hat, and I have a visor for a warmer day. Now we're going to go to my Ilse Jacobson raincoat. Instead of a big heavy puffer coat, which I couldn't pack and I wouldn't want to be carrying all the time, I'm going to go for layers with my Ilse Jacobson. So I'm going to make it as flat as I can. Now I have room for the headband, the hat and visor, the warm scarf. If I fold it right, I can get even more things in. But I also have a scuba popover. We'll see if this works. I'm looking for the flattest way. Another thing that I like to take is a dickie. Can be white, can be black, can be striped, any dickie, because it really changes up an outfit. And finally, another scarf. This is a beautiful one from Love's Pure Light. I'm careful when I fold these because I don't want the fringe to get tied up in the zipper. I take no space. My hairbrush. I never want to be without my hairbrush, so I'm going to stick this in here too. Don't want to lose it. And this is sort of, I can work with it because there's nothing hard in there. So now on to the toiletries and the last few things. Now for jewelry for a trip like this, I have some scarves, but I have bracelet, a few necklaces, and several pairs of earrings, all in this tiny little bag can go in here. Now for my dry toiletries bag, I've got Band-Aids, nail polish remover, electric battery-operated toothpaste, my comb, needle and thread, my medications. And one thing that's really important at any time of the year, but especially in the winter, is just to have a lint brush of any kind. If you're wearing a sweater and the lint comes off to what you're wearing below it, very important to have with you for that. So they'll go here. Now for my wet toiletries, I'll just remind you again that this was my makeup bag, and that anything in your makeup bag that is considered a liquid or a gel, eyebrow, concealer, some Vaseline, and mascara, they have to go in with the wet toiletries and fit in your 1 liter bag. And then when I get there, I just reorganize it until the very final day when I'm packing to come home. So then I keep this on the top because I want to show that. A little water bottle, so I just want a little for the plane. And this is my little kit. I have earplugs, face masks, another comb. I don't bring one of those neck pillows because I find that bulky. So I have a little blow up. I just got this at the drugstore, I think, in the travel section. And a pen, maybe a couple of puzzle pages. I have my earbuds that I had used on the plane the other day, a sleep mask, and I have a little tiny sliver of soap in case I wanted to wash my face in the morning on an overnight flight. A little gizmo I found a few months ago is for if you're on the plane and you're watching your iPad, say, and you have your earbuds in, and your iPad, you've been watching 2 movies and now you're losing power. Well, this will allow me to plug this into the power and use my earbuds and charge my iPad at the same time. So little things like that I can fit. And finally, I have a little crossbody bag that I'll use every day. The other purse I showed you was more for evening. I'll put my phone probably right here because I need to take it out at security. And all I have in here are a few cards and my sunglasses, so that'll fit there. And my sunglasses will fit here. And I have my iPad in here, which I may have to take out at security. And I can just tie this shut, close it, and my passport and my boarding pass will go right in this flat pocket. A quilted vest is a good friend to have with you. I can wear it under my raincoat. I can wear it over my puffer jacket. I can wear it with a heavy sweater. Every day can be different. I've got some nice boots that have a good tread in case I encounter icy sidewalks. I don't think there'll be snow, but you never know. But I should be warm enough with all the layers I have with me. I'm packing for a winter cruise that's 15 days long, plus a couple of travel days and a night in a hotel before. It all fits. It works. You can do it.